How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Against the World Gaming. This is Cuban Cigar, and I'm back on some Journey of Life. And I've been asking people in Discord and comments in the videos on what you guys want to see. And somebody made a really good suggestion. Apparently there's a little bit of confusion on the Anvil. So I thought, you know what? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do an Anvil episode. The Anvil has a lot of really cool uses. There's a few things that you can craft that require the Anvil to be able to craft those things. For example, the one I'm going to focus on right away is, we're getting there. Where are you? I wish there was a search button. There's not, and I might be in the wrong spot. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's a tool. Yeah, the lantern. So the lantern requires 2 iron plates. The only way to make the iron plates is with the anvil. The other one, not the wooden bucket, but I believe it's craftable. Is it craftable? There is one more thing. And there's others. There's definitely others. Some aren't super usable. At least not yet in the game. So let's see. I know for the water wheel, you need some metal stuff. I think it doesn't tell you here, but from what I remember, there's like a metal bar or like a flat metal bar or something like that. I think you need for the water wheel. Maybe we can make a water wheel, even though I have no reason to make the water wheel. We can make one just for the sake of making one. The other thing is the barrel. So you need 4 of these hoop, and the only way to make the hoop rings is in the anvil. But we're going to focus on the lantern. I'd like to make a lantern, so I need 2 iron plates, which means I'm going to need some ingots, which is why I was making an ingot clay mold, and I was baking it as you guys came into the recording. So I'm going to grab a few of these. Let's just grab a stack. We'll put the rest down. We're going to grab a stack because I believe, if I recall, iron, it takes 5, right? So if I open this bad boy up, let's throw 5 of these in here. And and one more, and Let's close that. Come on, close. And I like to do the old croucherooski here. I can't believe I just said croucherooski. What the hell's wrong with me? So we're gonna make an ingot, and then we're gonna let that bake for a minute. Let's just run over here really, really quick. And because we have, there it is, because I have a tool bench, it just seems appropriate that I leave my hammer on the tool bench, right? That seems like the right thing to do. Clearly I'm going to need a new hammer soon, or a new handle. And it looks like I definitely need a new top, or I need to sharpen the top. So we can probably do something with that. But the thing you're going to need to make sure, and we can turn this off for the moment, you're going to need a blacksmith hammer, okay? It's super necessary to make anything in the anvil. Let's pick that up. We're going to leave that there because I'm going to make a few more off camera. And then you put this in here, and it's going to turn bright red, right? But I gotta fuel it. I gotta fuel it first, Cuban. You're not going to get anything done without some fuel. So let's grab 2 of these. Is this a 1 meter? I don't know why I have this one. Oh, it's a 2 meter. Whatever. It can just stay there. Okay. I gotta clean this mess up. Yeah. So let's go back over here. Let's throw some firewood in this bad boy. Why didn't that show? That was weird. Let's try it again. Let's put some more wood in there. How is this puppy doing? Oh, it's full. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to see that thing's going to turn... It's going to turn bright red. See, there it goes. It's nice and hot. Okay. See? Nice and hot. Temperature's all the way up, right? And so what I might do now, actually, is move this guy right up against here. That just makes moving the ingot onto the anvil so much easier, because you can just do this, right? Then what you want to do is stare at it with your hammer and scroll with the mouse wheel, and we need the sheet. So then I hit E, And now it's a sheet, and I just got to beat on it. Okay? And because I'm using the hammer, it works great. So let's do that one more time. But first we're going to extinguish that. Let's go ahead and make one more sheet. Just so I can... No. That's not what I want. Cancel. I believe it was... No. Shift click. Shift click. Shift click. And I just want to put 1 on the ground so that I have 5 on me. Okay. So let's put these 5 in here. We're going to make 1 more ingot to make the 1 more plate. And then we're going to go over and make a lantern. And then we're going to make a couple of other things just so you guys can kind of see how this works. So you can get a really good idea. The thing that you got to really remember, once you commit that ingot to a plate or a bar or a hinge or a hoop or whatever you commit, that ingot will forever be that. You can't go back. So make sure you pick the right thing, because if you pick the wrong one, you can't go back. You know, you got to go make another ingot, and you got to make another ingot, and you have to redo the process all over again. So it's kind of a pain. Tool is broken. Do I need to make another fire? So Firestarter is broken, and from what I remember, and I've done some testing, you cannot repair the Firestarter, right? See, wheel doesn't spin. The other thing the Firestarter does not do, if I recall, let's put it over here. The other thing the Firestarter does not do, if I recall, is you cannot put it in here as fuel. So essentially, and you know what, this is probably a really good time to show this. So the way you want to address this is there's only like 1 or 2 things in this game that are not repairable. And if they're not repairable, only a couple are not reusable, right? So for example, the torch, I need my building hammer, the torch and the handles for the tools can be used. Blacksmith, building hammer. Let's go repair the building hammer. So the handles can be used as firewood. The torch, I believe you can smack it with an axe and it breaks it back down, but I've never actually tried that. Maybe we should try that one of these days. Let's fix this guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a feeling my handle's about to break before I make this chest, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to give it a shot. So, but I really wanted this episode to focus on the anvil, and then if there's enough time, hang on. There it is. I need a few of these. There we go. If there's enough time, we will work on getting, oh, I put the chest wrong. So what I do is I'll put it in here, right? And eventually, when this thing's full of garbage, I'll just delete it. And all of the garbage in it will disappear. It's freaking beautiful. Okay, let's put this back. Let's put our little building hammer back, because we're not using this right now. We're using this. Let's put this here. So that's going to be my garbage can, right? This is going to be my garbage can. And eventually I'll delete it and I'll make another one. And that's just the way it's going to be. I don't really have a use for these other than maybe firewood. So I like to make the plank foundations and the plank walls, and eventually we'll graduate to stone when I decide to grind. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning. Oh, that was fast. Man, this guy sleeps quick. And I need to make another Firestarter. So I might have to go chop down a yucca plant. Although I could swear. Aha! See, drywood base and drywood stick. Those are the 2 things you need to make the Firestarter. And you find those from the yucca plant. You just beat up on a yucca tree, and it will drop the wood base almost every time, but it has a good chance of dropping a stick also. Why Why aren't you going there, bro? Like, this is where I want you to be. Although, I should take it with me. I'm so indecisive. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I tell ya. Okay, let's turn this back on. There we go. And then we're going to put this here, which then goes there. That's where I like to have it. That can go there. Yeah. All right, that's getting nice and hot. You're going to see it turn red. It's super cool. It's red. And then when you're beating it, you see like the percentage. Oh, buddy. Oh, maybe the anvil doesn't actually have durability. I wonder if that's a thing. There we go. And now you're going to... Oh, I almost screwed up. You see that? I almost screwed up. Iron plate, hit E, and then 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And that is why you want to use the blacksmith hammer, because it is freaking fast. If you use the stone hammer that the game starts you out with, it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. It takes forever to... takes forever to beat on the ingot. So do yourself a favor, seriously, before you decide to start playing with the anvil, make yourself a blacksmith hammer. It's seriously, it's gonna save your life. And I know that that's an overstatement, but it's gonna save your life. So tools and lantern. Now, what the heck? I have two. Oh, see guys, I screwed up. I picked iron sheet. It's iron plate. I screwed up. So let's put the iron sheet, correct? I'm putting the iron sheet away. See that? See that? I need iron plate. So we're going to put the iron sheet in the, I can't believe I did that. I literally just told you guys not to do that, right? Iron sheet, you can go there. Oh, this is some coal I grabbed, which I could use this as, okay. So you know, there you go. There you go. Don't do what I just did. Make sure you pick the right thing, right? Otherwise, you just embarrass yourself while making a YouTube video. Totally can't. I mean, I believe I screwed that up. Like, it's. I'm usually very careful, but it's in my character to make a mistake every once in a while. If nothing else, it showed you guys how important it is to pay attention when you're doing that. When you're, you know, in the process of doing this, you got to make sure you pick the right thing, because there's no going back. Once you make that commitment, man, it's like these foundations, right? Once you put down one of these foundations, that's it. There's no removing. Why can't I have my ingot? You can't remove it, right? You can't pick these up and move them. You can tear them down and get a really small percentage of your resources back, but that's it. So you got to be careful. You gotta pay attention, Cuban. Pay attention. I want iron plate, not iron sheet. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up this time, buddy. Okay? Don't screw this up. The whole point of this episode is to show people how to do this, and you did it wrong. I mean, what's wrong with you? Okay, so it's all the way hot, right? Pop it on there. Boom. Iron plate. I obviously picked sheet before. Plate. Enter. 20, 40, 60, 80. Bam. Iron plate. Yes, sir. Turn you off. Let's put the hammer away for now, since for the moment, I'm done using it. Now we come over here. And if I did not screw this up again, I can make a lantern. Woohoo. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so now I have a lantern on me somewhere. What do we do? Let's put it there, and let's just throw it on the floor here. Now, I believe there's like hooks and stuff you can make to hang this thing. Lantern. Whoa, cool. Okay. Okay, hang on. Lantern. So now I need to make oil, right? Because if I do this, it says lights up, environment can be filled with oil. So now you ask, how do you make oil? Okay. Oil is a little on the complicated side. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to make a soup pot. Clearly, I need more clay. Okay. Where did I leave? Oh, I know where I left my shovel. I left my shovel right here, right? That's my shovel. Okay. Boom. And so let's go let's go smack on some clay, people. We're gonna go clay smacking right now. It's my journey of life pastime. Smacking clay. It's smacking clay and smacking limestone is like the journey of life pastime. You need something to do. You got a full tummy. You've had a good night's sleep, and you don't really got a whole lot going on in your journey of life world. Do yourself a favor. Go pass some time by smacking on some clay. We're gonna do a couple more. I swear. Sometimes the things I say make absolutely no sense. Let's go. This is gonna probably be more clay than we can carry, but that's all right. Let's see. Definitely not more clay than we can carry, but it's what we need, right? Let's go back to this. Go up here. This is a really steep little... This is an interesting little spot right here. Like, I'm wondering if I should have built my base here. I like this spot. It's super flat, you know, but whatever. I've committed. I'm over there. I've got my wall glitch, which again, guys, man, Cage, thank you so much. KJ48 gave me a shout out in his video about the connector wall glitch thing over here. I'm so glad that he did that. So this, how I got these things through the wall. He did a shout out for me on his last video showing his viewers how to do that. And I watched that and I was freaking geeked. I was like a little schoolgirl, man. I was so excited. But it was cool. Anyway, on that note, if these videos are helping you guys out, you know, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps us out big time. Our community is growing. There's some super cool people coming in and helping us out and teaching us how to do things. It's freaking awesome. So if these help you out and you like them, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends and family and help us grow. Help us grow. The more we grow, the more we can do. Right? So that thing's raw, which is fine. It can stay raw. And what we're going to do is as soon as this fire is done and that thing's baked, we're going to put some water in it. Okay? So let's just turn that off. And I'm probably going to need a cup. Because from what I recall, you can't... Oh, I should put all this clay away. You can't... From what I recall, you can't fill the clay pot using the bucket. But I'm going to go give it a shot. Maybe I can't. The other thing I think I used to do, and I could be wrong, is maybe you can take the clay pot right over to this thing. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, my bucket is not... Okay, we'll take some liquid. Okay, we've got some liquid in the bucket. We can always cook water. I mean, we have an abundance of water here. I mean, it's a never-ending supply. See how it says fill with water? I have water in my hand in the bucket, as you can see, right there. So if I hit fill with water, now that thing's full of water. That's all you got to do. Okay? And it was barely anything. I mean, look at how much is still in that thing. So I'm going to go throw that back in the water tower. And you just do that by having it in your hand and you hit fill. Now my bucket's empty, right? And let's go ahead and put the bucket back. And we go, boom. Okay, if it rains again, if I ever tell the game to rain, that will fill up. I don't know if the game at this state is naturally calling for rain. I don't know if the algorithm, or the code, I should say, I don't know if the code is calling for rain on its own. I think the only way is to make it rain like I was doing. Also, don't make the bow. Don't use the bow. Ignore the bow. Pretend it doesn't exist. It will break your freaking game. So many people have been telling me that in the Discord. And I was like, fine. Okay, guys. I won't touch the bow. Okay. So let's go do... Let's go hunting for stuff. And we're going to put that there. We're going to put this on number 2 just in case. Oh, you know what? Hang on. There's something else. There's something else I need to make super quick. Shoot, I totally forgot about it. And I need to do it. I'm going to make, off camera real quick, guys, I'm going to make one of these little wood knives. It's super simple. It's a sharpened small rock. It's a short stick and it's a rope. But when you kill a boar, you want to use this to harvest it. So I'm just going to, I don't think I have a sharpened small rock anywhere. So I'm just going to make one of these really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, well that was pretty quick. All I did was smack on that boulder over there for a second. And it gave me a sharpened small rock and everything else I already had. Or it gave me a small rock, which I then sharpened with a high density rock. And now I have a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That was terrible. I will never do that again, I promise. For those of you that are fans of mine, that watch my videos, that are actually from Australia, I would like to sincerely apologize for my terrible accent of Crocodile Dundee. I will never do it again, I promise. Okay. Do we got any boars? I know we do somewhere. Hello, boars. Where are you? You're in this area. Are you going to do this thing to me where you don't show up until I, like, leave the area and then you all of a sudden render in? Is that what's going to happen? Now, the reason we're hunting boars, guys, is we need the lard. The lard will become oil. And the way you make oil is you put lard in the soup pot along with water and you boil it. And it becomes oil. It's actually kind of just interesting. It pretty much, you know, I'm actually a chef by trade. And the way you don't really render fat in water. I suppose you can, because then you're less likely to burn it when you're rendering the fat out. And then you just, you know, if you refrigerate that, the oil will usually float to the top. The water will stay at the bottom. The oil will solidify. The oil will coagulate, I should say. And then you can just pull it off. Or you can just boil out the water and the water evaporates and the oil stays, right? That's the other way to go about it. So that's interesting. I like how the game's got that realistic aspect to it. That's super cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause my recording here, and when I finally find a boar, for some odd reason they're just not spawning in, and I know they're here because I've shown them to you. Oh, see? You see that? You see that? Just when I was going to, and we're probably gonna die. I'm refusing to use the bow because the bow is glitchy. Now, under normal circumstances, I would use the bow and I would kill this guy with a bow, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Don't you run away from me. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he got a hit on me. Oh, yeah. That's right. Don't you forget it, buddy. 2? I want 2. Okay, now I crouch. Why isn't it? Oh, E. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to harvest that. Ugh, do I got to get this thing out of the way? Oh, it's not putting the knife in my, what the heck? There we go. Ah, yeah, buddy. Look at all them goodies. Look at all them. Oh yeah, meat and fat and stuff. Just boom, baby. I'm eating good tonight. I am eating good tonight. Okay, let's go back home. Let's make some oil. Let's get that frickin' lantern lit. That was cool. I rather enjoyed that. That was fun. So as you can see, it's not that hard to kill a boar. Just make sure you're full health. And maybe, hopefully someday soon he fixes the bow, because it only takes 3 arrows and you actually get them back. If they stick and they end up stuck inside of the boar, you get them back. You can pick them back up. So I believe it's 3 regular arrows and 1 poison arrow, which we'll get to eventually. I want this snake. Heck yeah. Let's go. Why does it keep thinking... Okay, that is not what I want there. I want this, so knock it off. Do I gotta crouch? I think I do. I think I gotta crouch. It's not working. Normally this works. There it is. Yeah, they've got an interesting hitbox, these snakes. And they give you more meat than the boar, which is also quite interesting. So if you're really desperate for meat, just go smack a snake. They're all over this waterfall area, and they can't hurt you. They don't attack you, at least not yet. I'm sure that will change somewhat soon. Because that's a little OP if you ask me. Let's put our meat away, because we're not cooking meat today. Meat, as far as I know, does not spoil. So we're good. Okay, now let's do this. Let's light you up. Okay. Now, if I throw this in there, see how it says baked, soup pot baked. Okay. Take soup. Eat a confirm. Oh. Do I need to have a I think I need to have a hang on. It's done. So I think I could be wrong. I have an idea. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second. Let's do, well, I'm going to need that there. Let's grab a few of these. Okay. I think I'm going to need this guy. Let's craft one of those. And let's craft one of these. Yeah. Let's go see if we can bake these bad boys. Like so, and like so. And can I take my pot back? I can. I'm curious now. Hang on. Can I, from the pot, if the pot's in my hand? Okay. That doesn't work. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. If the pot's on the floor, let's try this. I haven't done this in a while. It's been a bit. That's not working either. Okay. Let's go get these made. Let's go get these done. And see if we can get these baked. It's been a really long time since I've done this. But I know for sure it's lard. It's the lard becomes oil. Unless it's changed. I mean, it's quite possible. Let me know down in the comments. It's very possible that that's no longer how you do it. So let's try with the cup first. E. That's not doing it. So maybe with the plate. E. That's not working either. You can cook some delicious soup with it if you know how. Baked. Okay, I'm saying E to take, and that's also not working. Okay. Okay. This is gonna drive me a little bit bonkers, guys. This is seriously? Okay, fine. Let's just put these things down on the floor here for the moment. And let's make the, so this is the clay cup soup, clay soup plate. So then let's make the small clay pot. Sure, let's make one of those. And then I've made everything but the bottle. So let's frickin' craft the bottle too. Now I've got all of it, right? I've got everything that station could possibly make. And let's get these things baked. So clay pot and the bottle. And let's go. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because unless that recipe has changed. Raw. Come on, say baked. Say baked. You can do it. We're getting there. Almost there. Baked and off. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's see if it take. Okay, so that one's not doing it. What about this one? Neither. Okay, this is getting a little frustrating now, guys. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm really not sure what I'm doing wrong. Let's go try one more thing. We're gonna put it back and see what the deal is. But obviously, I'm doing something wrong. Do I need to make sure that, does it need to be hot? Do I need to let it cook longer so that it becomes oil? Because right now it still says lard. I'm thoroughly confused now. Let's put this away. And I could swear the soup plate was what you needed to have in your hand to take the, and it's baked, right? Yeah. That's so weird. Why won't it take it out? What am I missing here, guys? Let's see here. Crafting, pottery, plate. Yeah, something's not right. Something's a little screwed up here. I don't know. I'm at a loss now because I've done this before, but not since the update way back when. Clay cup, small clay pot, baked. Yeah, this is super weird, guys. I don't really know. I don't really know what to do. Take soup. I'm pressing E. Nothing's happening. So guys, let me know down in the description what to do. But that's unfortunately, I don't want to end the episode here, but I don't have a choice. I need to do a little bit of learning on my own here, and figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong, because this isn't making any sense. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that, and especially the part of me struggling, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, comment, share. As I said before, you guys are being amazing. You're helping the channel grow. I really appreciate all of you. Also, a reminder, I do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over on Twitch. Come on over, say hi, help me out. Ask questions if you've got questions about the game. Maybe I can help you out on stream. But as always, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.